Los, clearly this is the franchise that is used to expectations, used to scrutiny, but it seems like with everything that happened in the offseason, probably a little bit more. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, sure. And it's New York, man. You know, the expectations is always going to be high. Last year, I remember around this time, nobody thought that the Mets, we knew we were good. And it's not different this year. Yeah, we went and got Soto. We were able to bring Pete back. You just have to embrace the expectations. And, we know we have a good team, but we also understand that we got work to do, and there's a lot of good teams out there. We still got to go out there on the field, and you got to compete.
What's the one thing other than health? I know you've had some hiccups already, with Manaea and Montas. What's the one thing other than health you want to leave camp with what you're feeling good about?
Just the team chemistry. We added some new faces, whether it's like Juan Soto, we brought, a Clay Holmes and guys like that, just making sure that they're connecting, that they're building their relationships. We have a very good core, the leadership group from the player side, they're really, really good. But just making sure that they're connecting and they're developing those relationships there inside in that locker room. Outside on the field, it's spring training, got to get ready, have to stay healthy. But I think starts in that locker room.
Talking about the offense, I looked at the numbers, and numbers, they don't lie, but I think when you look at bringing in Soto, changes a lot. When you look at the little things that's going to score runs, manufacture runs, stolen bases, do you want to be more aggressive or be more efficient as far as just, doing the little things to win your games?
A little bit of both, You're always looking to get those extra 90 feet. And we got some guys that, whether it's a Lindor, Nemo, who last year, stole a few bases for us. You got a Tyrone Taylor, Jose Siri. We got some guys that can steal bases. And that's going to be part of our game. I think people talk about our lineup and the power and all this, but I like the versatility. I like the fact that not only the balance of the righty-lefty, but we got guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark. We got guys that can put the ball in play. Having the awareness of the situation, playing baseball, getting a guy over, getting a guy in. And when you got, superstars talking about situational hitting, having the awareness, what the pitcher's trying to do to you. So we got a lot going on offensively. Base running, base stealing is part of that.
Final one from me. What's a position battle that you are looking at right now that you think is one that people should know about as we enter kind of the halfway point of spring?
It's not secret. Our roster is pretty much set. That utility spot, we got few guys, whether it's a Luis Angel Acuna, Brett Beatty, Donovan Walton, so we got guys that are competing for that last spot out of our roster. Bullpen, we still got, we're still early, A lot can happen between now and opening day. But, the last guy, the last two guys, how are we going to go? Whether we want to go with a 5-man out of the gate because of the off days, are we going to go with a 6-man rotation? So there's a lot of different ways we could go here, but those are basically the two spots that we're looking at.
I love a fun, competitive spring.
100%.
Right?
There's always, it brings the best out of it when you have that healthy competition. And that's what makes these sports fun, And we got a few of them right now. They're going through it, and it's good to watch those guys go out there and compete.
Well, that was the manager interview presented by Sage.